Welcome to our first grade literacy lesson. Today we will focus on learning how to make inferences. When you make inferences, you use clues to make a smart guess about something the author doesn't tell you. You use clues from the text and pictures, plus clues from what you already know or prior knowledge to make an inference. How do you infer? Think about what you already know. Think about how the character feels. Use clues in the text to make a good guess. Think about how the character acts. Put the pieces together. Read between the lines. When you infer, you figure out something that wasn't completely explained in the story. When do we use inferencing? While we are reading, we are picturing the story and asking ourselves questions about the story. Here are a few questions to ask yourself when you are reading. First, think, what does the text tell me? Then think, what do I already know? Lastly, think, so what can I infer? Use the thinking stems to help you make an inference. Based on what you read and what you already know, you can say, I can predict that because blank. This could mean blank. My guess is blank. Let's practice. Like a detective, we will use what we already know and the clues provided to figure out what the author is not telling us. Can you figure out their job? I wear protective clothing and a large helmet. I drive or ride in a large red truck to emergencies and use water to fix problems. I put myself in danger to save your life. What do I do? Let's look at the clues from the text. Clue number 1. They wear protective clothing and a large helmet. So from what I know, their job must be dangerous or require them to wear those gears for safety. Clue number 2. They drive or ride in a large red truck to emergencies and use water to fix problems. Thinking back, I have seen these red trucks with a water hose that were used to save buildings and people. So can you figure out their job? If you said firefighter, that's correct. In the picture, you can see them wearing protective gear and safety hats. They have a red truck behind them to put fires out and protect the community. Let's look at this slide to figure out another job. I work in a school, college, or university. I stand in front of the class and help people to learn. I can teach subjects like English, science, and math. What do I do? The first clue is working in a school, college, or university. Using my background knowledge, I have seen cafeteria workers, teachers, custodians, and many other people that worked in a school or university. The second clue is standing in front of class and teaching different subjects like English, science, and math. Can you use your background knowledge and the clues to figure out their job? If you said a teacher, that is correct. Great job. Let's use your inferencing skills for these passages. The sun was setting and Mom yelled, It's almost ready. Kylie opened the drawer and took out 5 forks. She counted out knives and spoons too. Then she got water glasses and plates down from the cabinet. She folded some napkins and found her little brother's bib. Kylie even remembered to get out the salt and pepper. Which sentence is most likely true? A. Kylie is setting tables at a large restaurant. B. Kylie is setting the table for breakfast. C. Kylie is setting the table for dinner. Before we make an inference, let's look at all the clues. So the first clue, Kylie took out forks, knives, and spoons. She got water glasses and plates from the cabinet. She even got out salt and pepper. I wonder if she's getting ready to eat a meal somewhere. Usually, when I eat a meal with my family, I would gather all the utensils and silverware. And let's look at the second clue. It says that she folded napkins and found her little brother's bib. I don't think you would find a baby's bib at a large restaurant while folding napkins. And she only counted 5 forks, knives, and spoons. That wouldn't be enough for a big crowd of people to eat. And mom also yelled, "It's almost ready." My mom always yells for my siblings and I when she needs something or when food is done cooking. Mom must be cooking food for Kylie's family. But I wonder if she's making breakfast or dinner. So let's look at the final clue. The final clue says the sun was setting. When it sets, I know that it will get dark soon. Hmm. Can you answer the question? Which sentence is most likely true? A. Kylie is setting tables at a large restaurant. B. Kylie is setting the table for breakfast. Or C. Kylie is setting the table for dinner. If you chose C, you are correct. Congratulations, you did a fantastic job. For extra practice, I am going to read this passage called Special Night. I want you to pay attention to the clues from the text and use the clues from what you already know or your prior knowledge to make connections to this passage. So it's called Special Night. Katie was excited about tonight. Happily, she put on her big red shoes and bright yellow outfit. Her mom helped Katie paint her face white with a big red circle on each cheek. Just before Katie ran out the door to meet her friends, she attached her large squeaky nose and placed a bright blue pointy hat on top of her head. She grabbed an empty bag and went out into the night. Once you have identified all the clues, it would be helpful to write them down on a sheet of paper and make inferences for each questions below and discuss it with a parent or a guardian. So the first question is, what kind of special night was it that made Katie feel excited? Number 2, what do you think Katie was dressed as? Thank you for joining us today and we will see you next time. Bye.